Hey Siri,
Good evening.
can you play some royalty-free Renaissance music? Hell yes. What's up, squad? What up, team? How are we doing? Huddle up, get in here, listen. Thanks for making it. This is kind of fire. Is this where the beat drops? It did! It did! Oh, yes! See, I'm in touch with a thing. It reminds me of when I was at the Renaissance Fest. And they were doing a drum circle. And I was dancing near a fire, dude. Shouts out to... If you're listening to this for the first time, it's because I gave you a sticker there. Welcome home. All right? Yes, the intro's weird. It's weird every time, but guess what? You get it. You get what's going on here, dude. If I gave you a sticker promoting the pod, it's because I think you get it. Only because they were very nice stickers. We can all agree. They were good. So I wouldn't just frivolous. You get it. Welcome. Anyway, is my point. You know, we're coming into Thanksgiving, right? Holidays. Speaking of holidays, if you're listening to this the day it comes out, tomorrow is my birthday. How about that? Pretty good. Pretty psyched. I wonder if I'll ever get old enough. I don't know. Dude, I always like... People always like, oh, I'm so sad about my birthday. Take advantage, all right? It's your excuse to just be really the same level of piece of shit you always are, but you get away with it. It's great. Anyways, this was a great episode. Josh Cabaza, amazing comic, good guy, happy crier. All right. Are there tears shed during this? Legally, I have to say no, because that's true. We didn't cry, but you don't know, I could have cried during and held it in and been like a Viking would, dude. Oh, shit. That was the end of my favorite song. All right, sorry, guys. Anyway, enjoy this episode with Josh Cabaza. He listens every week.
Good. I'm glad. Am I supposed to tell you a problem?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry about
no, yeah. You'll wait.
that. Okay.
First of all, give me a review of these fries.
Laugh Out Loud fries. These are the best fries I've ever eaten. Thank you for booking me.
Oh my God.
The wings are delicious. Again, thank you for booking me.
One thing I love about you is you're going to get the food.
Yeah.
You're promised the meal.
Yeah.
And you're going to see about it.
I think people might think I'm not broke, but I'm fucking broke. So when I get this meal, I need that meal. You know what I
need
mean?
it for the sustenance.
Yes. I want that. I don't want to go home and eat Campbell's soup and crackers. I want to eat. Yeah.
Wait a minute. What kind of crackers?
It's regular saltine crackers.
Okay.
Yeah, with home style chicken noodle soup.
Okay. The home style is the double A ball, as we all know.
Yeah. I like because the noodles are smaller, so you can put more on a cracker.
oh, nice. Oh, a soup sandwich.
Yeah. I get the soup and then I pour it on the cracker and I eat the cracker. And then when it's just soup left, I put like 5 or 6 crackers and then I
you make it a stew.
Yeah. And then I eat it. Before it gets too soggy, there's some type of a crunch and then I eat it like that.
Oh, that's
so I
very
probably
good.
eat like a sleeve of crackers with one cup of soup,
sure.
But it is filling.
It's crazy that have you ever looked at the serving size for saltines?
No. What is
it's
it?
like 2.
Well, what's the basis on that?
That's like the recommended serving size is 2.
2 crackers?
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. You put peanut butter in between. It's a little sandwich.
Just one sandwich?
Well, have you seen like the nutritional facts of the little Lunchables?
No.
It's all sodium. It's all salt, and I think it's like 800,000 calories for that little piece of shit.
Yeah, sodium makes you bloated, right?
I don't know. Everybody, apparently, I have a gluten intolerance.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Dude.
my wife lets me know. She's like, see all that chicken skin on your arms? I'm like, what the fuck is chicken skin? She's like, the bumps. I'm like, I've had that since I was a little kid. She's like, yeah, because you have a gluten intolerance.
Whoa.
And so I didn't believe her, but now I'm starting to believe her because yesterday I hadn't eaten Eggos in forever. And I went grocery shopping and I saw home style
dude.
Eggos. And it had the butter and the syrup. I was like, I'm eating that in the morning. And all I ate was 2. I just put 2, put some butter on it, some Aunt Jemima syrup, and I ate 2. And then I had to go back to bed because my body shut the fuck down.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, it shut down. I woke up 2 hours later with diarrhea. It was bad. So I was like, maybe you're right. Because in the morning, every day, I eat the same thing. 4 eggs and 4 low sodium pieces of bacon every morning.
Do you have OCD?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to break it.
Like the 4.
I don't. I don't know. I just think it's the perfect amount because it feels. I do have a little bit of it because when I used to go to the club, I used to do the same thing. I park in the garage. This is before COVID.
Okay.
I park in the garage. I go up the elevator. In the elevator, I got the sign of the cross. Not, please God, let me have a good set.
Yeah.
It was always like, if this is my last set and I die on the way home, you know what I mean? Thank you for this set, right?
Wow,
Really? I'm a dramatic bitch. So
I love that. I love being dramatic. Do you cry a lot?
Yeah.
Me. Okay, good. We're gonna get into that. I swear to God.
Not like a lot. It's weird. A lot of like, oh, you're sad. I'm like, no. A lot of them are happy cries.
Oh, you happy cry?
Yeah, you
Me
have
too.
to.
It's so good, dude.
Yeah, you have to. And so I
good.
go up, right, and then you have the Alamo Draft House right there.
Yep.
And there's the awning where the escalators is. So the awning, there's the first pillar, left side of the left pillar, then the right side of the other pillar.
That is, yeah. I mean, that's OCD for sure.
Yeah. And I broke it because of COVID.
You broke the
Left right thing. Yeah.
And what is everything? Did the
Everything's
world fall apart?
It's fine. I'm starting to break things like that because of like, I don't know. I just sound stupid when I'm trying to explain to people. They're like, "Yeah, it's dumb," and I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna try to undo that."
Yeah,
so I have to be conscious about it.
Yeah, I think there's a fine line between like OCD and, well, first of all, I think a lot of people steal OCD valor.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. Where they're like yeah, they're just like, yeah, I gotta. The weird thing about me is I love to eat Snickers. I'm so OCD that way. It's like, no, dude, you don't have control
like if
of your life.
If you had every time you walk through a doorway, if you had a fun size Snicker you popped in your mouth, OCD.
Yes, or else you have to go back.
Yeah,
and then touch the ground.
Oh, what was the other one that I used to do that when I was little a lot? When I'd close the door, I'd had to like jiggle the knob a certain way. And if I didn't, I'd open the door again and I'd close it.
Oh, wow.
And then my dad got mad because he's like, why do y'all keep jiggling the knob like that? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Your son has problems.
Buddy, it's a knob. It's okay. It's not going to...
Or what's the other one?
It'd be different if you were jiggling the child. It's a knob. It's all right.
If I drink a beer, I remember I had one girlfriend annoy the shit out of. Every beer I drank, I had to take off the stickers.
Oh, really?
So I'd finish the beer and then I'd roll the stickers like a joint and put it in the empty beer bottle. And then after the third beer, she's like, why the fuck do you do that? And I'm like, why are you being so aggressive right now?
For real, dude.
We're having fun. It's just, I hear you over there and you keep peeling off the stickers. And I'm like, all right, calm down.
So far, everyone else in your life is completely unreasonable. It's just like, why would you do that, dude?
I wouldn't say unreasonable. I like to, I think I sold a dream to certain people.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? Like,
that, buddy, I feel that.
You know what I mean? Like I sold a dream to my wife big time.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah. Being like, yeah, this is going to happen. I'm going to make it. And it's been 10 years. And so I'm just hoping something happens before she bounces.
What do you think? Dude. Well, that's the thing is you never put a time limit on it. You're like,
there is no time
never
limit.
Told you.
Well,
when.
actually, there was. It was 30. Well, actually, before we got married, I told her that I'm going to do this. In the same time, I'm asking her to marry me. Before I give her the ring,
that's great.
I'm like, I'm going to do stand-up. If you're not down for that, then we shouldn't get married. She's
that's
like,
amazing. That's perfect.
But that's fucked up because we've been together 4 years and I just dangled the ring in front of her face and said, you want it? All right, I get to do stand-up.
Oh.
So it's a fucked up thing, right?
Well, I don't think so. I mean, do you really think so? You think it's fucked up?
Yeah.
She loved you for you.
I don't know.
She didn't just want to get married.
No, I mean we'd been there 4 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is
So-
that the time when people get married?
I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know when people get married, but I just thought like in my head, I'm like, well, it's easy. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
It's like this is easy. I've never been in a relationship where it's easy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, this is also, especially if you have my back.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? And I get to do
huge.
comedy. Fuck yeah, right?
Yeah.
So the goal, once she graduated, I put her through school, and then I get to do stand up, right? And she at first it was like, I'll give you 2 years to get off your feet. So 32 comes, and I still haven't. And she's just, I was gonna get a job, and she goes, no, keep going.
Yeah.
And I
That's
was
the
like,
right
2
call.
more years. And
Yeah.
I turned 34. She's like, keep going. I was like, holy shit. So now it's been 5 years, no job other than, side gigs and shit and stand up.
Yeah. But that's, I mean, dude, that's.
But it comes to a point where, not that she's gonna leave me, but I mean, she's getting her master's now,
Yeah.
and later she'll get her doctorates, and then it's just like, if you can't be 42 and she's like, I'm a doctor. And I tell jokes. I tell, oh, have you been on TV? Nah, I haven't been on TV. Oh, do you travel? Sometimes I feature at Laugh Out Loud. You know what I mean? You can't.
Oh, dude, I feel, yeah. So it's all about like, she's doing too good. If
Yeah,
anything.
I feel like I gotta knock her down a peg every once in a
Yeah,
while.
for sure, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, like you're
That's-
not better than me. I've told her that. I just walk in a room, be like, "Hey," she's like, "What's up?" I'm like, "You're not better than me," and I walk out.
But what's crazy about stand up too is like all those doctors, those people that are like way smarter than us or, way more dedicated and all that other good shit. They'll still like be to like us at a like cocktail party. Like, I don't know how you could do that.
Well, it's just this is what I feel embarrassed when I go to the function. Not where she works. Right now where she works, it's great because her bosses actually saw me before.
Oh, that's good.
She went in there and applied.
They knew about you already?
They knew about me already by
big clout,
name.
Big clout.
By name.
Big clout.
And they looked at her
Let's
name
go.
and they're like, Cabaza. Is your husband Joshua Cabaza?
No way!
Yes.
Oh, that's a fucking victory. You're in there.
Yeah, and so-
that is actually, you know what? Let's go. That's the goal, dude. That's the goal.
So they like, there was a couple of times where, especially last year, where I'm like, I got a gig, I gotta go. So I would drop the kids off at her work.
Okay.
And the boss would be cool with it. With no other kids were doing that.
Oh, dude.
So that's cool. But it becomes weird when we go out with friends or her friends, right? And then or her acquaintances, I'll say. You know what I mean?
Ooh, yeah.
The couple friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Yes, absolutely.
Where only one person knows one person, but it's like, we're
Yes.
gonna make it a couple thing. And then I'm talking to, like, they go off. I'm like, why didn't you just get with the girls? Because you all go off together. I'm sitting here with real husbands
Yeah.
who have 9 to 5s, and they're all talking about the lawnmower they bought, what interest rate they're getting on their
fantasy
homes.
league is the only thing that they have left for the boys.
Yeah, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, what do you do? And I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't want to. I'm a comedian. I don't want to say any of that shit.
Lie. Do you lie?
Yeah, I say I do animation. It's kind of lying, but not lying. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah, I'm like, I do animation. Does your job need that? Because I'll get it.
Oh, nice.
I'll
dude.
do that for you if you want.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy that you taught yourself, but like, dude, you're doing everything you can. You're learning skills,
but
which is more than any other comedian. I promise you.
oh, I should tell her that. I'd be like, you know what? I'm doing better than any other comedian in San Antonio.
Dude. I mean, in almost anywhere except for like LA. I guess those guys are trying to learn skills or whatever.
Well,
New
now
York.
everybody has to.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's deep,
Yeah,
dude.
everybody has to
Damn.
now. And it
Well-
sucks because I felt like everything was coming together right before this. Like,
Yeah,
I was getting enough animation work, podcast work, road work to where all of it was
Yeah, it
starting
was for you especially.
to accumulate. And I was like,
Especially for you.
I was like, fuck, dude, I'm finally making money and shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's like, I'm able to, I ended up spending most of the money on equipment, right?
Yeah.
But it was like, instead of being like, all right, Sunday's the day we go eat Chinese food, it was like a Wednesday. Hey, you want Chinese food? That type of
that's
feels so much
good.
better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like being able to be ahead of your bills.
Dude, Wednesday Chinese food,
Yes.
that is such a good way to put that, dude.
Yeah.
Just like on a whim.
It sucks telling your kids, be like, why don't we eat Chinese food? And be like, you know, it's a Sunday thing. We
Yeah.
only on Sundays
Yeah.
when we can afford it. Not right now. Shit, I've been eating sushi. I was eating sushi a lot. Yeah.
Whoa, well, that's your first mistake.
Well, I love sushi, but
Ugh.
it's like $60 when you go eat, right?
What's in a sushi that you love?
I just like salmon.
Say just salmon?
Just salmon.
And rice.
Salmon. Well, I think it's called sashimi. No, it's not sashimi. I forgot which one, but it's like the sushi and then the rice, and you get eel sauce, and then you get your soy sauce, but you're not supposed to put your wasabi in the soy sauce. Apparently, that's very disrespectful in Japanese culture.
What? The soy sauce? Dude?
Yeah, it's very, there's a whole thing. You're supposed to get a little bit of the wasabi and under the fish, put it right there on the rice, and then eat the sushi, right?
See,
and if you put it in there and you mix it, it's might as well if somebody gave you a T-bone, you just put ketchup all over it.
Oh,
Same type of thing for them.
Which I'm learning is also bad.
Yes. Yeah.
To put ketchup on steak.
Yeah.
So I'm that type of guy.
You're not supposed to do that. But
Eel sauce, they make a sauce out.
It's like a thick syrup sweet sauce.
And they take eels.
I don't know if it's made by eel.
Grind them.
It might be.
In a blender.
If you don't like sushi at all. Oh, okay, fine.
Never had it, but I don't.
I
promise I don't.
I stayed away from it a long time because I thought it all gave you diarrhea.
Yes.
But it turns out it was just if you eat too much white-tailed tuna or white-tail something, then you get diarrhea. Yeah, it's like a laxative. It starts to right through you.
That's not even the big thing.
That's how I determine all my food is like how not will I shit from this, but how far am I from home?
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I gotta be like if we're gonna go eat at a restaurant.
Oh yeah.
Like Papa Do's. I love Papa Do's.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get the lobster bisque. You know, I'm gonna
warm liquid.
I'm gonna get
that's got poop written all over.
I think there's a lot of butter in it.
Oh yeah, that's why it's so good.
I'm gonna get the oysters.
Oh my God, Josh.
Yeah. I'm gonna drink vodka, club sodas.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You know, just get it all mixed up, and then the end one.
Get it all mixed up in there, dude.
I'm gonna eat some of my wife's fried shrimp because I always tell her to get the big order.
Oh yeah.
She's like, I can't eat it all. I was like, that's the whole point. I'm gonna eat some of that, right? And then it's just a sample of everything. But after we eat, I'm like, we got 15 minutes to get home,
or else it's gonna be bad.
Yeah. It's only happened to me once where I didn't make it, but yeah.
Damn. Speaking of that, dude, I've got one question to ask you.
What's your fucking problem, man?
What is the problem you've been having, my friend?
The problem I've been having was it's actually I feel like a very privileged problem to have.
First of all of them are.
Yes, correct. It's not like I can't find food.
Yes.
You know what I mean, I got a house, all that other stuff. So the problem is, for the longest time, my family, except for a few cousins and my wife, my family was very much like, what the fuck are you doing with your life? I'm the oldest grandchild. So it's like, you set this example for everybody else.
The younger people are looking up to you being like, what are you
what are you doing with your life? You know what I mean? And I'm over here telling fucking shit jokes and stuff and podcasts, and they hear them. They listen every once in a while. And they're like,
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Shouts out to you people. How about you try being a little bit more supportive?
So here's the thing now. Actually right before COVID. Before COVID happened.
Oh, so good.
I was going on tour and going places, which was finally, nice.
Yeah.
And my dad, who doesn't everything, he's like, you're doing really well. He's like, you know what? I believe in you, and whatever I got to do to help you, I'll help you.
Oh, dude, that's a huge tears
flipped
of joy
on me. And I thought, I should go get a 9 to 5. I'm gonna fuck up. I'm gonna let everybody down.
He flipped on you by saying like, "Hey, listen, you gotta."
No, he flipped. Well, now he has. Now he's like, "Hey, COVID, there's no such thing as stand up anymore. You need to get a fucking 9 to 5. My grandchildren need college funds." And I'm like, "Nah, I mean, they can do something else."
Did you have a college fund?
No, I had the Texas Tomorrow Fund.
Well, there you go. Be like, well, you didn't give me one.
Well, Texas Tomorrow Fund was you paid a little bit monthly and you paid 1980s prices for college. But what fucked them is if I wouldn't have gone to college, all that money's gone.
Whoa, so that was a lot of pressure.
Yeah. So it was 4 years pretty much paid for already.
1980s, what is that, like $14?
Like $3,000 a semester.
It's okay.
It compared to like,
oh my God.
And $3,000 a semester paid over, 10 years, 12 years.
Okay.
Versus what they would have had to pay like $10,000 a semester for,
Damn, do they still have that or no?
No, they got rid of it in the early 90s. I
Yeah,
believe.
sure. Good.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like,
Texas, good.
They can't afford this shit.
Good for you guys. Get rid of the thing to help
But this is what I mean by privilege is, for some reason, and I know what it stems from. For example, I remember, weirdly enough, Papa Do's. We were at Papa Do's. I was a little kid, and my dad's asking us, me and my brother, what we want to be when we grow up. My brother goes, I want to be president of the United States. And my dad, I swear you're going to cry. He's just like, son, if you work hard, you can do it.
Damn. Did he get on a knee? Did he like step outside and get on, like touch his shoulder, like listen to me, son?
And right, and then he goes, Josh, what do you want to be? And I go, I want to be read about 1,000 years from now. And he laughed hard. He's like, let me tell you something. You for some reason have it in your head you're special. You're not. You're like everybody else. Okay,
Motherfucker,
he could be president.
The president gets written about all the time, dude. That's crazy.
And so, but that was, I don't know if he's like the most brilliant parent, because my brother needed that. He needed encouragement.
Yes.
Right. And I needed the opposite, because if he would have told me, yeah, son, I would have been like, well, my dad said I can do it, so I don't got to try.
That,
you know
dude.
what I mean? Yeah.
So
1,000%.
Yeah.
Like,
you got to coach every kid different.
Yeah. I said I wanted to go to the NBA. He literally sat me down. I would say this in a joke, but it's true. He was like telling me, he's like, you're too short, you're too fat, you're too slow, you're not athletic. You need to do something like math, something you're good at. And we got a basketball court, and every night for 3 or 4 hours for years, I would do cone drills, layup drills.
Damn, the like, shit that's not even fun.
Yeah. Exactly. Watching film. I would stay for practice after when I'd watch film.
You love the game.
Yeah, I loved it. I'd study. The only one who I was 12th man my senior year varsity.
All respect, dude.
12th man, and I would go and pick up people and take them to practice. Yeah, you know what I mean. I think that's the only reason they really kept me on the team.
Well, shit, dude. At least you were a manager.
So I know, right? I might as well have been. I'd sit at the end of the bench eating flower seeds with the head coach, and he's like, "What?" And he asked me, like, "So what do you see?" I was like, "That guy over there can't go left." I was like, "Just force him."
Really?
Yeah, I'd be like, "Force him left."
Do you ever think about coaching?
Yeah, I thought about coaching after, but then comedy. So
we should coach it. Let's get a bunch of comics together.
I know.
I coached the team. I coached my nephews basketball.
You know what?
It was awful.
I did a boys and girls club. My cousin was a coach. I was the assistant coach.
Yeah.
And they all hated him and they liked me.
Oh, I had kind of that going.
He was like strict. He was like trying to be Popovich.
Oh, wow.
Right? And I'm over here like, well, what do you like to do? And like, what are your goals in life? And
because you guys probably had the same interests. You're like, yeah, I play 2K.
Well, whatever. Well, no, what do you mean? Me and my cousin, or me and the kids?
You and the kids.
Well, no, my cousin was only like a year and a half older than me.
Okay.
It was just that he tried to be like, I'm going to be the greatest coach ever. Whoa. And I'm like, well, if you're going to play that role, I guess I'll be the nice guy.
Yeah, easy. I love being the good. Being the good cop's the best.
Yeah. So the whole problem is now, because of that, of growing up that way, once I got the acceptance, I felt like, fuck, I'm going to let everybody down.
Oh, you never
I should be responsible. I should go get a 9 to 5. I should, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now COVID happened, and now the family's like, you need to get 9 to 5. I was like, yeah, they don't believe me anymore.
Oh, now I'm back on the comedy grind.
I'm going to make it. You understand? Joe Rogan's coming to Austin.
Oh, dude.
And I'm going to get on his podcast. And
dude, that's interesting. You're like the New York Giants in many ways. Listen, that sounds bad right now.
If you would have said the Jets.
Oh, Jesus, rest in peace. But so like, they never perform when the expectations are high.
Right.
But then when they're like counted out,
they're like, "Oh, I'm going to show you."
Like right now, we're supposed to be losing every game.
Yeah.
Right? We're supposed to lose out, get Trevor Lawrence, that's it.
Yeah.
But we keep winning. And we're probably going to make the playoffs.
Well, I know you're a Giants fan.
Yeah.
I don't know why do I think you're a Texans fan? Well, Houston.
Yeah.
Nothing with Texans?
Yeah, I like them. They're like I take a peek at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Texans and the Chargers for some reason.
I've always been a Cowboys fan. Even I'm the Cowboys fan. Like, we're gonna win the Super Bowl. It's just like, I remember when we won Super Bowls. You know what I mean?
Do you really? It was so long ago. How could you possibly?
Because I was the biggest. My whole room was Dallas Cowboys.
No,
I had the bed sheets. I had above my bed was I think either Michael Irvin or Emmitt Smith.
Yeah.
Troy Aikman in the middle, and then my brother had the other one. I think it was Emmitt Smith on mine, and then Michael Irvin on his, right? Yeah, it was Michael Irvin because his picture broke, and I was so mad.
Mr. Sniffles.
And then I remember the Dallas Cowboys star trim all the way around in the room. My mom made throw pillows of Dallas Cowboys stuff. I mean, I had
Joanne Fabric. Went to Joanne Fabric. Got the
right?
logo. Dude, my mom did that shit too.
And so I had the whole room like decked out that way,
Damn.
right? Posters and everything. And then I remember I turned 13 and I had left to basketball camp.
Yeah.
I think it was UT basketball camp.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then when I came back home, I had dogs all over my room. They took all the cowboy shit out. And it was like, this look nice. I was like, no, there's fluffy dogs everywhere. I don't like dogs.
What do you mean? Like nondescript?
Like wallpaper, like hunting dogs. You know what I mean? It's supposed
Are you like a hunting family?
They would take me, when we were little, we go hunting.
Oh my God.
To my dad's boss's ranch.
Okay, but not enough to have it as a wallpaper.
No. And it was duck hunting. I've never been duck hunting in my life. And then he had the paper all. I was like, why did you do this?
Whoa.
Like, whoa, you're not a little kid anymore. You can't be having cow. I was like, I'm 13. I'm still a little kid, and I love the Dallas Cowboys.
No, I got to have duck hunt?
Yeah. What I really think it was is my mom was not a Dallas Cowboy fan. She was a Houston Oilers fan.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Also the cocaine thing. That
With
may
Michael
have had
Irvin?
something. Yeah.
Maybe. I didn't know that much about the cocaine thing. I just knew in my head he was the greatest receiver of all time.
It's still pretty good.
Yeah, he's not, but in my head.
Yeah, of course.
Was.
I feel that, dude. It also, the weirdest thing about those Cowboys is they tried to call them the triplets.
Yeah.
And it was like Troy Aikman just like stood out as.
Well, Emmitt Smith was, no. I mean, I guess. I mean,
I
go back to Jay Novacek, their tight end.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Who's the Moose? What was that guy? Daryl Johnston.
Yeah, Moose. And then, who I stopped
Leon
watching
Lett.
when Sherman Williams, I think was his name, number 20. He was a backup fullback or the.
Whoa, that sounds familiar. Yeah.
He was number 20. I remember that. I think it was Sherman Williams. But
Damn.
And then I stopped kind of watching.
Yeah, dude. The thing about Emmitt Smith is that, I don't remember a single run.
No, he
where
would get. He was like
his highlight tape is probably pretty boring.
No, man, you got to watch it.
I will go back and watch it.
Yeah, he's little. He's 5'9", and he's breaking tackles. He should. That's why he got so beat up at the end. He wasn't like Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders, you didn't touch him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Emmitt Smith was like he's gonna be banged the fuck up, but he's gonna get through that line.
I just see a lot of 5-yard runs, which is like impressive. It's very hard to do. But
he had some big runs. Yeah, he had some big runs.
All right, we'll check it out after this. At the risk of turning us into a sports podcast.
Yeah. Listen, Tracy McGrady is 7'1". Right?
Oh my god! Oh my god! So real quick, like one of the first times I met Josh, I had a couple drinks, had a couple pops, and I think you could tell, and you were trolling me in a way that was so effective. I couldn't believe it. And everyone, like, you kept saying Tracy McGrady was 7'1". And everyone around me literally was going, hey, he's trolling you, dude. Don't. I was like, that's fucking ridiculous. I'm pulling it up on my phone right now.
And you're like, look, it says 6'9", I think you said, or something like that. And then I pulled up a picture of Tim Duncan. I'm like, look at that. They're the same height.
Oh, masterful trolling. That was really good. Okay, so the problem is you need the chips stacked against you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I need everybody to tell me, yo, don't do that. This is gonna fail, and I'll be like, nah, all in.
Listen, dude, and this is gonna be a part that I'm gonna clip out, and I'll send to you.
All right,
and I'll chop and screw it even. I'll put a beat behind it.
Dope.
But I want to tell you this: you will never make it.
Awesome. All right.
In the field you want to make it in.
Okay.
This goes for everybody out there.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this, you're not gonna make it.
Right.
Only if this helps you. If it hurts you, don't listen to this. Don't listen. I want everybody to listen, but you're gonna be in debt.
What's the definition of make it?
Oh, I guess that's different to everybody.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't do a day job. I do stand up and
Get
make
past it to
cartoons
Comedy Cellar.
Yeah, that ain't happening. Yeah, that ain't happening.
What, next week?
I mean, I don't see myself ever moving from San Antonio.
Yeah, me neither, right? So I'm gonna put that, me neither.
No, I literally never see myself moving from.
Well, I wish you wouldn't say that, because if that's true for you, it's damn sure true for me.
Well, we looked at other places. It's just and Austin's gonna be really good. I think in the next few years.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm hoping for.
You're hoping for good things for them?
I'm hoping for good things out of Austin because it's an hour away from here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? LA's like too far. New York's too far. So
yeah. I mean, they are far.
To take a whole family over there. You know what I mean?
Oh man, yeah.
And then I gotta get the like my son has like a teacher and then an assistant and then a tutor and then we don't pay for any of this shit.
Whoa, that's crazy.
So
that's sweet.
Yeah, so it's like I got to think of the schools. It sucks. I can't be like, listen, comedy sucks here for me, so we got to move over here and try it out there. I know y'all's life is going great and you found the right schools for the kids and you love your job, but fuck that shit.
Yeah.
We got to go do stand-up for me.
Yeah.
I can't do that to them.
I got to go do stand-up and hopefully make something out of it.
Yeah, I see this. I go beyond that. Where you're just like, you're never going to make it.
Yeah.
In my head, I say, I'm never going to have an agent. I'm never going to be on Conan. I'm never going to have HBO. I'm never going to have Netflix. I'm never going to have any of that shit. So what do you want to do? Do you still want to do it? I'm like, yeah. So,
well, you're always going to do it.
Yeah, because I started going crazy in April.
Oh,
when you're talking about crying, you talking about crying.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like I'm talking about like, oh, I'm good. I'll just keep podcasting and that'll take the edge off. And like, God, yeah. I'm talking about, I'm sitting there editing and tears are running down my face and I'm like, what is going on with me right now? Like, what the fuck? Oh, like, dude. Keep your shit together. Like having panic attacks. Dude,
do you ever watch? What was that? The show where the UFC show? Where it was like the Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah.
Where it was like that one
it's
guy.
Like the real world of.
Yes, yeah. It was so good. And then one guy was like, just let me bang, bro. I just want to bang, bro. That was like you with like stand. You're like, I just want to go hit mics, bro.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, I got in so much shit at the beginning with, I'll say it, with a lot of people in the Tiger.
Okay.
Because I wanted to do shows and we did.
The Blind Tiger, very good comedy club here in
town.
Love
it. It's open.
It's
check
open,
it out.
Go. Friday night, 10 o'clock show every night free.
Yeah, nobody has COVID. We're doing very well.
That's true. We check each other. we ask each other one time.
We just stick our fingers in each other's nose and be like, you got COVID? Nah, doesn't seem so.
Shout out Randy.
But yeah, like got into where it's like, it's not worth it. And my response was, again, I'll say it is very selfish.
Yeah.
I was like, man, they could have Ebola AIDS out here. I'm going to do stand-up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Not that I'd ever, I'm going to kill myself now if I can't do stand-up.
Yeah.
But the thoughts are getting darker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, I got to go. I got to say some shit. I got to go and do this shit.
Also, if they had AIDS, it'd be fine and it wouldn't be contagious.
But Ebola, Ebola.
Both, they
combined.
join forces?
AIDS, Ebola combined. Ebola's the scariest. Ebola's the scariest to me. Because that you is 80% mortality and you bleed from the inside out.
That's Hall of Fame number. 80%?
Yes. 80%.
From the field?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And it's transferred. I don't know if it's transferred the same way as AIDS, but in my head, Ebola, AIDS, your dick disintegrates first.
Falls off.
Because it's AIDS and Ebola. So that falls off first. Dude. Right? And then goes your nails and shit. Right? And it's,
oh my God.
It's not even spread. It's just spread through, being around people.
Just being near it.
Yeah, just being near it. And everybody would be inside. And I would go outside and I'd have a little speaker and I'd just start yelling at us. That's what I would do. So I don't go fucking crazy.
Dude, just with the gun pointed at people. Don't get too close.
Man, it was because like the other podcast I do, Daddy No with my kids.
Yes.
We were trying to do them every week.
Yeah.
But then every week just became heavier and heavier. And I'm like, I can't put this shit out. I made my son cry on one of them. Yeah.
I would pay to listen to that.
Maybe when he's older.
Yeah. And he can sign off on it?
Yeah.
Oh,
but
man,
now,
that's rad. Though.
Like, I was getting like I felt like I was being too real with my kids.
Yeah.
And at the time he's 7. He just turned, now he's in 8, but at the time, at the beginning of this, he was 7. Yeah. And I'm like laying on him thick. And he's just like, what? And he starts crying. I was like, damn, you're a bad dad. You're a horrible dad.
Oh, no.
I just took some of that baggage that I'm supposed to carry for my whole family. And I was like, here, son, I know you're only 7. Carry some of that.
Oh, I forget about that all the time. That I'm not supposed to just share every feeling that I have.
Yeah.
Do you overshare your feelings?
Yeah, I just did it right in the whole point.
Oh, dude. But I mean, oh, dude. But I think that's okay. I think that's what makes
truthful to a fault.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, where people are like, you're making shit. And it's just like, no, I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah.
And so it can come off as being an asshole or whatever.
Yeah.
But if for some reason, this is what I respect people that I can figure out and I understand.
Yeah.
I cannot agree with them. I could be like, your personality
Oh, dude,
sucks.
I love that.
But that's who you are.
It's authenticity.
Yes. Versus
Yes.
the person who's like cool with me and everything, but I'm like, I don't know you, dude. You're like, I see the way you talk to other people compared to the way you talk to me.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I like people don't. I'll stay quiet, but I guess it's eavesdropping. But I'm listening to what your conversations are sometimes, just sitting there, right? I'll go through them, the set in my head, waiting, and then I'll look around and the conversations they have, and it's weird because I'm like, oh shit, you're a different person around that other person.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Man.
Yeah, and I'm then after that, I'm like, I don't know if I can fuck with you.
You like people you can figure out, which is weird because you slid me a note right now. It just says this. I wish Donald Trump would have won. So
Shit, I was supposed to
at least that guy you could figure out.
Yeah.
He was hilarious. Rest in peace.
Like I mean, there's fucked up people like that I'm friends with, right?
Yeah.
And I don't agree with what they think at all.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that's you. I respect it. That's
Sure.
you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, dude. Well, my advice to you is that for me to say to you, you won't make it.
Okay.
You're not going to be good.
You heard it here first, folks. Not gonna make it.
You're not going to be. You're not going to continue to get better.
I'm not gonna be successful.
Yep. And you're going to give up. I know you're going to give up.
Yeah. And I'm gonna get me too'd.
And you're going to give me too.
Don't up.
You're going to get canceled. Do you want to nip that in the bud? Do you want to say bad words?
What? What?
Do you want to get canceled? Say it.
Say what?
First word.
The N word?
No. Please don't. Please.
What do you want me to say? I'll say it. Whatever I gotta say.
No. Do not get canceled here. Get canceled on your own time, like the rest of us. All right.
Got it.
Watch this. Retard. There we go.
There we go. There we go.
Out there.
You know what I'm gonna get canceled for?
What?
George is gonna say something on the podcast, and everybody's gonna be like, "That was Josh." That's what's gonna happen.
Oh, dude. Or they're gonna see you laughing at it. They're gonna be like, he co-signed.
Yeah. Well, no, it's funny. Even the internet doesn't know the difference between me and George. They put a picture of. It said, "You've been friends with Cliff for 10 years," and it has a picture of him and George.
Oh, like, that's crazy.
It's not even fucking me.
Damn, the algorithm even is racist.
Yeah. And George said it's happened to him twice where people come up to him and been like, "Dude, I saw you last time. You got a lot funnier." And he's
George
like,
would say
and then
that.
he goes, "Who do you think I am?" He's like, "You Josh or something like that." He's like, "That's who I am." Yeah, that's who I am. It's like, you motherfucker, we look nothing alike.
George has it right though. He's like, yeah, whatever. Like, you guys cancel me.
Yeah,
Probably just go ahead and cancel me.
Yeah,
I feel like he says.
You can't get canceled if you're never, were there in the first place.
That's true. That's right under the radar. That's where I like to stay.
Exactly.
My whole life.
That scares me. That scares me getting kind of, because I read every single comment on YouTube.
Oh, for sure,
and
dude.
I respond back to every single comment on YouTube. Yeah. And not like.
And do you have a burner account? Where you're like, actually, this guy, you don't even understand. This guy's really good.
No, I use the FMCW account, but like where they'll shut on and be like, "No, we agree. He sucks. Should we kick him off?" Be like, "Yeah, kick him off." I'm like, "All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna beat up his kids too. Cool." And they don't message back.
Oh, nice.
Like, yeah,
dude.
and George is the one that gets mad. George is like, "Fuck you, bitch," and I'm just like, "Nah, I'm just, they'll say the worst shit ever." I'm like, "Well, thanks for watching. Can you at least give it a thumbs up or share it?"
That's you gotta kill him with kindness.
Well, it's a thought process of you only have a certain amount of energy, and I'd rather use that energy to build something of mine than to use that energy of fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
dude,
fucking
that's
with
good.
that.
That's very good. I like that.
I tried to explain to my son, he couldn't get it, so I got 2 cups and I had a certain amount of water, right?
Whoa, this is like church. They would do shit
and
like
so,
this.
And so I go, okay. I go, "You're mad at this guy, okay? Tell me when to stop pouring." I was like, "You're really mad at him, right?" And then I kept pouring and pouring. He goes, "Stop." And I'm like, "All right, this is now the other cup. You're going to do good stuff." And I poured and it was just a little bit.
Oh.
And I go, "You see how much energy you wasted on the guy you're mad at?"
Whoa.
Versus how what you going to do. So I was here. I go, "So what are you going to do?" He's like, "I'll drink his water." I was like,
nice.
Damn it.
Nailed it, dude.
Yeah,
Dude, you're a good dad. You're doing infomercial style stuff.
Yeah, it's just stuff I learned on YouTube. How to be a parent. Yeah, that's what I always say with Daddy No. This is either a documented series on how to raise your kids or on how definitely not to raise your kids.
Nice.
But it's going to be one of those.
I think you're nailing it, dude.
I
You're
hope
doing church style demonstrations. Do you remember that where they're like, did you grow up religious at all?
Yeah, Catholic. So it was like,
Nice.
it was Mexican Catholic in a border town. So there's some paganism in there.
A lot of look, do you see I got the candles back here, dude? Stay strapped.
Yeah. There's the candles. There was
a lot of botanicas.
Well, no, they would like you had to suffer. Everything was about suffering.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you had like remember this one teacher said that his wife had cancer, and that one of the parishioners put a rock in his shoe and said, until she's cured of cancer, I'm not taking this rock out. And then it created a hole in his foot that got infected. And he's like, and he suffered, but my wife got better. And I'm like, because of the doctors, not because of the guy with the rock in his shoe.
Jesus God.
Yeah. And this is the guy teaching the whole fucking thing.
Sorry, I mean Hail Mary.
But that's the way a lot of teachers were. I had one teacher who she was like a secretary or some shit for regular, but she taught CCD. And so she's teaching us, and now she's going off the top of the head.
Oh, nice. She goes,
it's
freestyling?
Yeah. She goes, it's better to live a simple life. Wouldn't you rather live a simple life in a small town and live till 80 than live a fast life and die at 40? Raise your hand if you want to live to 80. And everybody raised their hand. I'm the only one who didn't. I was like, I'll die at 40.
Yeah, like, hell no, that shit trash,
and
dude.
I told him, and then I remember this. I remember telling him, just like, yeah, but if you live 80 years and you never lived, what the hell's the point?
Oh,
I was like, I'd rather die at 40 and live a good life. And she goes, well, you know what? You just might. You just might. So in my head, I'm like, well, shit, now I die at 40 because this fucking witch told me at CCD.
Oh, yeah, dude.
She put that on me, and I'm like, damn, I thought I could have lived a better life.
You just might. How would you control yourself, sister?
Go back and file papers.
Dude, Jesus. All right, so this is actually good. I'm actually debuting a brand new segment.
Oh, yeah.
Which I'm very excited about. You know, I'm gonna let the intro music do all the talking.
Damn. I need something. Something to change my life. Does anyone have any ideas? Ooh. I think I got it. How about some inspirational goddamn quotes?
Ooh.
I've been getting really into single mom style inspirational quotes on Instagram. And I'd like for us to kind of take a look at a couple of those.
This is perfect because I like to listen to stoicism poems.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Really? Like Vikings would?
I'll show you. I got the YouTube channel, and it's just like there's a bunch of like stoics like that have these like sayings and poems and.
Oh, whoa. No, yeah, these are dumb. These are really bad.
It's basically, don't be a pussy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a lot of don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't be a pussy.
Whoa.
Yeah, they don't say it like that, but that's
it's
what I
just
feel.
Christian Bale doing the Batman voice.
Yeah.
Don't be a pussy.
Yeah.
What are you, fucking lame? Get out there. You should be wanting to jerk off more. I don't know what he does. All right, so some inspirational quotes here.
Okay.
What do you think about this? Gut feelings are guardian angels.
Or indigestion. 22.
Nice.
Gut feelings. Listen, this is the part that people get mistaken. A gut feeling can be true, but you got to see what type of gut you have. If your gut feeling is always wrong, always go against your gut feeling.
Okay. So that's a way to use your incorrect.
I told Chavaria that. He's like, I got a gut feeling. I was like, let me tell you something. Your gut feeling fucking sucks.
Yo, my man, your instincts are bad, dude.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I was like, but you're lucky. He's like, why? I was like, because whenever you feel that way, just do the opposite, and you'll have good instincts.
Ooh,
now.
Coach Josh.
Boom, right there.
Fucking nailing it. Also, I love this. It's just an excuse to fly by the seat of your pants.
Okay.
And mind you, all of these quotes are just for them to post on their stories and be like, oh, I get away with everything now.
Okay.
All right, second one. Delete that old version of me in your head. It expired.
That's somebody who would also say, I killed my ego.
Oh, that's 1,000% the same person.
And you know what? That's when you know their ego got even bigger. Because they think you never kill your ego. You can be humbled, you can get smaller, but you never kill your ego. I think you need your ego. You need that sometimes. Sometimes you need that delusional confidence to get you across the hump.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
that's a good point. Also, this person is saying, "Hey, listen, remember that time I did all the Xanax and I stole your mom's computer?
Yeah,
delete that.
Yeah, no, you still owe me. Give me my, no, I'm not that person anymore.
I'm not even that same person right now, and you're not being woke. All right. Listen, I've progressed.
Yeah, tried to do that with a judge, Bill Cosby. That was so 2005.
Oh, Your Honor, I'd like to enter a plea of delete that old version, please.
No,
This is V2.
Yeah, you can't do that. Hell no. My favorite inspirational quote was I already forgot it. Things get better when you get better. Something like that, right?
Okay.
Where it's just like things are never gonna get better. It's gonna get harder. But it gets better when you get better. Which I heard Jim Rohn say that.
Oh, I love Jim Rohn.
But I don't think
Ridiculous.
you know what it is? It's his pacing.
Oh, absolutely.
It's the way he hit this inflection, then he goes down like that, and I'm like, man, that's like it's funny how you can take from really good speakers, like you can take like things to even add to your stand up. Like I like the way you say that, your pacing. It's like how can I like jazz, like in a Coltrane. You know how they go on these like different paths and stuff like that.
It's like the musical.
But you do
how
that.
You hypnotise people. Hitler was very good at that.
Hitler was more heavy metal. He'd scream it at you. Yeah.
I am actually against the Jewish people.
Yeah, and Jim Rohn was more of. I'm pretty sure there was some bad stuff about him. I don't know, but
it's pretty good. I love Jim Rohn.
Yeah,
until I'm sure he got canceled or whatever. But
he did Herbalife.
Oh,
he'd
nice.
be telling some like some dope shit and be like, and get Herbalife.
Oh, nice.
Like, damn it.
You're gonna not do Herbalife? Ridiculous.
And he was the what's it called? Not the inspiration, but the dad figure. What is it called?
The father figure?
Not father.
The founding father?
No, he was their. I forgot what it's called. You're not peer, but when you look up to somebody.
Yeah, your mentor.
Your mentor. There we go. He was the mentor of Big Hand Dude. What's his name from Shallow Hal? I'm horrible at names.
Oh, Tony Robbins.
Tony Robbins. He was.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he was Tony. That's how Tony Robbins started under Jim Rohn. Yeah.
Whoa! Shout out Romy.
Yeah, and so and it's funny. I hear the way he talks now. I'm like, oh, you took that from Jim Rohn.
Damn, dude. I used to listen to Jim Rohn all the time. That's how I found out about comedy, actually.
Through him?
Well, through like whenever he was sick, he would have the Sklar brothers or Jay Moore host. And then they would plug their podcast. And that's what I learned what a podcast was. Mm-hmm. And then I listened to other podcasts. I was like, oh, I could do, like I listened to Pete Holmes. You Made It Weird. And I was like, oh, I didn't like, you just go to an open mic if you think you're funny.
Yeah. How did you start? Did you just do that?
Kind of. Yeah. It was me like hanging out with my friends and I didn't think they were laughing enough. I was like, I'm being funny.
I got to go talk to some strangers who don't know me.
I was like, you guys are too high. This is amazing.
Did you start in Houston?
Yeah.
Oh,
Urban Rooms.
That's what I started with. Because of Cliff.
Oh, nice.
I was the dude who would come to the open mic with 20 people and tell them it's a show.
Nice.
So he saw that, and so he's like, I'm going to invite him to my shows. But I try to start in Austin.
Yeah.
And what I would do, I didn't know how it worked. I'd never been to a comedy club. So I had all these jokes, and I'd get in my car, and I'd drive to Cap City, and then I would drive back. And then towards the end, I would just get in my car and start shaking, and then I'd go back upstairs for a fucking year.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. I didn't even look up open mic. I thought literally you go to the comedy store and say, hey, I want to do comedy.
Of course. Yeah.
Because that's the way it works, right? So I'm talking about random days, a Tuesday, a Friday, or whatever. I'm just showing up to go try to do stand-up.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
I would have looked like a fucking psycho.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I never walked into Cap City.
The
closest I got was the parking lot. And then I came to Laugh Out Loud or San Antonio. I was like, I can do this shit.
Yeah.
I can do this shit.
Damn, bro. Shout out to San Antonio Comedy for real.
And Cliff was the host.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
At LOL.
Yeah. I walked in and I was all drunk. I just drank a whole growler. I came out of the Alamo Draft House. I'm with my wife, girlfriend at the time, and my cousin. And I've been telling him for a year and a half at this point that I want to do stand-up. And I was like, I'm going to go sign up. And thinking he's going to tell me no.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll put you up, number 50.
Like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, and it's already started. It's barely like 8:30.
Yeah.
I go up like at 12:30 at night for Jeff, Cliff, another guy named Dave, two more comics.
Some guy named Dave?
He was one of the dudes who, when I first started here in San Antonio, was like one of the comics.
Oh.
He'd been doing it like 10, 12 years.
Fuck, I thought you just like learned his name.
No,
you were talking to him on stage.
I found out later who it was because I saw him on stage. I was like, this dude's fucking funny. And then he went to New York with Travis, and Travis lost him in New York. That he went crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah. But anyway, shout out to him. And and then my first joke hit, which was the rules of 69. I explained them all. Got a cheap laugh. And then immediately after I got that laugh, I was so excited and drunk. I turned around and said my second joke, doing the Ace Ventura out of your asshole.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Are you...
No.
How serious are you being?
So 100% serious. And I turned around and I started...
Where'd you put the mic?
I'm doing the mic at my mouth.
Oh, so it's only one hand.
One hand, I'm opening up my ass.
Your butt.
My butt, and nobody's laughing.
Oh, no.
And I get through the whole joke, and I get up, and everybody's just looking at me like, what the fuck did he just do?
That's amazing.
Yeah, and then I was just like, all right, good night. And
oh,
then,
my God.
And then I was like, whoa, I was telling my club, what y'all think? They're like, that was amazing. I was like, fuck yeah, it was amazing. I did it.
Yeah. That was the number one mistake you can make is killing your first time.
Well, I definitely
killing it according to you at the time.
I knew the last joke didn't hit.
Yeah.
But the first joke, they laughed.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, I could do this shit.
Yeah, and it was such a bad joke. It was the rules of 69. And I said, rule number 1, woman is always on top, because if not, that's a choking hazard. And then I got a laugh. And I was
That's
like,
not bad.
And then I was rule number 2, never lean back. I don't need your butthole clenching on my nose as I stimulate your clitoris. And then rule number 3 is trim your butthole hair, because I don't need your whip. It was fucking god awful, right? And they probably laughed out of like just like, what the fuck is he talking about?
To open with that.
But in my head,
I
was like, yeah, now let me talk from my butt.
That's amazing. If we raise enough money, I'm going to do a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Will you bring back the talking through the butt bit?
I did one time, 3 years later.
How much is it going to take to do that?
Not that much. If I got like $2.50, I'll do it. You know,
$2.50.
I'll do a 30-minute set out of my ass.
I'll buy you a beer. We'll do it.
I'll do all my jokes out of my ass.
Oh my God, that's amazing, dude.
It was fun.
Jesus. All right, so those were the inspirational quotes. I mean, just if that's what you're looking to for help, then do better. All right, and here's a voicemail. Obviously, the website has all of the information for leaving voicemails. You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
On the voicemails.
Is this one voicemail?
This is one voicemail, and I'm told it is someone's demo.
Are we supposed to give our opinion on it? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's check out this demo tape. Here we go. All right. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Mostly synth. Like it.
I feel like The Weeknd's gonna come out right now.
Oh, that's true. So that was the first beat drop. I think they missed that one. Yeah, that was supposed to be. That was. Okay, here we go. It's got to be here.
Oh, the drums.
Get ready, class, 'cause we're about to pass some information that'll blast you right into the past. You wanna learn a trick? Well, it ain't no big, 'cause you're gonna know something about SoControl. The SoControl will tell you where to go. All you gotta know about is H, J, and O. Sin equals O over H. Better write on your page, 'cause I'm heading backstage. Tan equals O over H. You may think it's cliche, but it's really child's play.
Ah.
Now, cough, let me tell you what's really pretty boss, 'cause it's A over H. We don't want to end race too long rampage. That brings us to the end, my friend. You want to just tie up loose ends? We gonna wrap it to the weekend.
All right.
Okay, what's weird
Good
is
stuff, boys.
usually when it's like really enunciated, you can understand what they're saying. I still couldn't understand what the fuck they were saying.
I think it was about math.
Were they passing a phone back and forth with each other?
I don't know. I think that you do more than one take. Number one.
Yeah, but stay on beat. I think that's the first thing
you don't
should
think
do.
they were on beat perfectly?
No, not
You don't
at
think
all.
they nailed it?
No, I don't think they nailed it. If you're gonna enunciate, like if you're gonna do the what's his name that like over enunciates, he's like 6'5" skinny dude, white rapper.
G-Eazy?
G-Eazy.
I hope he gets
Again,
in a
I know
car
no
wreck.
names.
I'm not
I
kidding.
can describe the shit out of people. Don't know names.
That's fine, yeah.
So like if you're gonna do that style of rap, you know what I mean? Like make sure I can understand what the fuck you're saying.
Yeah, you could be, by the way, describing people is okay.
Okay.
Right? That's fine.
I can't keep names in my head.
That's fine. I mean, how do you think police catch people? They actually,
How did? Yeah.
dude, also, is anybody more casually racist than like a police sketch artist? It's like, oh.
People who give loans. Yeah.
Ooh, did that go into it? You have to show up in person. They're like, all right, let me ask you a question. Like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. No, I ain't give you no damn love.
Oh, dude. All right, so boys, I think it was good. Josh didn't like it.
No, I'll say this: try other genres.
Oh,
Try
okay.
other genres.
Maybe even just.
Yeah, like cake. I heard a very cake vibe.
Oh, I thought you were saying try different genres, even just baking.
No. I meant like
Not do music, just bake.
The band Cake. He would just talk.
Oh, I love that. He's running and sleeping.
Yeah, exactly. So that was their voice.
That was the voice.
Maybe
You guys
like
were
a
faking the
mixture of Cake and then put some, I don't know, 21 Pilots type of. That's the closest you're gonna get to hip hop. Because what I heard was like trying to be a trap beat, but then not a trap beat.
It was very like Waka Flocka would also.
Yeah, without the hard rhyme.
Yeah.
Do you have any songs that you made?
Oh, buddy.
A lot, really?
A lot.
Yeah.
I have like mixtapes.
Wow.
Plural.
Wow. I was
Yeah.
on one song, and I know one day if I know you said I'm never gonna be famous or anything.
I did say that for the record.
But if I am, whatever happens, everybody in the world dies because of Corona, and I'm the only one living, and there are 4 or 5 people who are here, and they know me. So, I have one song, and my friends all have a copy of it.
Where is it?
They have it. And
Who's your friends?
my friends from college.
Okay, what are their? I'm gonna talk to them. I want to get the copy of it, dude. If you think I'm not gonna get that copy, you're out of your mind.
There was MH, Bibles, Cruz. His real name's not MH. They
It's
said
Marcus Houston.
he looked like Marcus Houston is what they said.
Are you serious?
So they called him MH. He didn't look like Marcus Houston, but they said he did.
He was just like the one black guy.
No, they're all black.
Oh, okay.
And then, and then
Wow,
Bibles.
I didn't know we were dealing with street cred.
And then Bibles is really Bibles, except when we go out, he'd say his name is Quran. And then
Respect.
And then Cruz was De La Cruz. He was like half black, half Filipino.
Whoa.
Yeah, and because his first name was Josh, and because his first name was Josh, and I was Josh, they said I looked like Pitbull, which I don't, but they said I did when he was young and skinny
With the braids.
Yeah,
When Pitbull was like a good rapper.
Yeah,
People don't want to talk about that. Ask Florida about Pitbull.
I got his mixtape on 6th Street.
Yeah, dude. Pitbull's fire.
I wanted to be like, are you Pitbull? Like, you look like the guy on here. I don't think it was, but he kind of looked like the dude on there. Right?
Nice.
And that's when I heard all his. So they called me Cuban Josh, and then I got
nice.
short to just Cube.
Oh, so you were Cube.
I was Cube, and so on the album I'm Cube, and I.
How do you spell it? Just like
Cube, Cube.
Nice. What's
Say
harder than
Cuban
frozen
Josh.
water? The guy's Cube.
And so I put, and then one of the lines, everybody could rap. I was the only one who could not rap. Even this one guy, Tyler, was this big corn-fed white dude.
Tyler?
Who had a fucking deep voice and knew how to fucking stay on beat. It was dope. I was like, holy shit. And they tried me, and I sound like this when I rap, and I did.
My name is Cube, and I'm here to say.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Nice. And I was like, something about if you ever go to jail, don't let them in your ass walls. And everybody's like, they stopped.
Oh my God.
His brother-in-law had a studio in his garage.
Oh no.
And they stopped recording, and I could hear outside the booth them laughing. They're like, and then they come on the mic, they're like, did you just say ass walls?
Ass walls.
I'm like, yeah. And I'm reading from a paper. I'm like, yeah, it says don't let them in your ass walls.
Did you say like cash calls before that or something?
No, I said, don't let them pull off your drawers and get in your ass walls. So bad.
Oh my God.
It was so bad.
I disagree. I think that's fucking
funny.
amazing.
Yeah,
Let's bring back Cube, dude. Dude, my name is Josh, and I go to jail.
But you're not going to get in my butt, huh?
I'm going to get in my butt. Please.
Please don't get in my butt. That's like,
if you have to, please be cool about
and
it.
I had the edge up.
Oh,
and
dude, yeah.
The John B.
Oh,
skinny,
yeah, I had that too.
Like right above the lip.
Yeah,
just,
yeah. The pencil beard.
Yeah, and then
damn, dude.
the G Unit shirt with Air Force Ones.
Yep.
And,
Jabot jeans.
No. It was Echo jeans. I just wear Echo jeans.
Okay,
Yeah, but definitely baggy.
Definitely baggy.
Way bigger than they should have been.
Yeah.
Oh, and the polos with the fuzz.
Oh my God.
Remember those?
Yeah, dude.
I had like 5 of them.
Jesus, yeah. Polos were a big deal. They still are.
But I mean, it's the summer, and I'm wearing a polo that feels like felt.
Yeah.
And it was hot as shit. And then I remember I bought the Echo dog tags.
Oh my God.
But it had a clock inside.
Oh,
So it was the clock.
God.
And my cousin's a veteran. Shout out Veterans Day.
Oh yeah, shout out Veterans Day.
And then he saw it and he ripped it off my neck. He's like, "Don't you ever be fucking wearing dog tags?" And I was like, "It's a clock." And he opened it up. He's like, "Oh, sorry for breaking your chain."
Whoa.
Yeah, he was pissed.
I got dog tags made for me when the Army came to try to recruit me, and they almost did.
Ooh.
Because they were at our school.
Yeah.
And they're like, "We'll make you a dog tag right now."
When did you graduate? 04?
07.
07. Okay.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do. It's like make me one that says "Ballin'," like the Jim Jones song.
Yeah.
Because that came out.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we loved it. Ballin'. I was like, give me 7.
My favorite
L's.
was Jules Santana.
Joel.
I can't feel my. I always
Can't
thought.
feel my face.
I thought he was a better rapper than Lil Wayne at the time.
That's wild.
But when they did that dual record.
yeah, it was fire.
Yeah.
Joel's From Me to You was one of the first albums I bought with money.
Oh, okay. I would only go on Dat Piff.
Oh, that piff.
And record, get all that shit off of there, and then
Did you ever sell them?
No, what I sold was freshman year, which was 03, 04. I would get Malaysian DVDs.
Whoa, the best kind.
And this was, I believe, the 20-year anniversary of Scarface.
Oh my god!
And I got 20 Scarfaces.
Oh my god!
And there was like $3 a DVD, and I thought, oh, okay, I was $60. I sold them for 10 each.
Yeah,
but nobody wanted to buy
yeah,
them.
you end up with so many.
Yeah, I ended up breaking even. But the one that was a big money maker was I used to go to Mexico and get bottles.
Yeah.
And I'd just do once a day. Sometimes take my cousin, we'd bring back 2 or 4 bottles, right?
Yeah.
And then I'd take it to my dorm room and I'd have like 10 bottles of all this high shelf Crown.
Fuck.
Yeah. And so Grey Goose. And so you come in, $20 for a fifth.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's a good deal.
That's a very good deal.
But I'm making $80-$90 on each fucking bottle.
Yeah.
So that was my and then somebody told on me.
Ew.
And I think it was my roommate because I walked in and I caught him pouring water in the Grey Goose bottle.
So he told on you?
I think he told on me.
He's like, I was actually trying to do the right thing here. He was
No,
doing
well,
the-
he was stealing alcohol from
course.
me, and he poured it in there. I was like, dude, if you're gonna steal alcohol, don't water it down.
Bro, it's $20, bro.
Yeah. And he was just, I was pouring it back in. I was like, why were you? I was just like, I don't think you're pouring back in.
Yeah, I think you're lying.
And then it got
to me, buddy.
weird. It got weird with me and him. He ended up moving into another dorm room after this. But like 2 days later, my RA, who I was cool with, he's like, hey, you got alcohol in here? I was like, no. He's like, can I check your room? I was like, yeah, if you come back later. He's like, all right, I'll be back later.
Oh, good deal.
Exactly.
Yeah, that guy definitely. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah, so he left, and then I ended up having a party in my room and got all drunk. And he came back later that night. I was like, no alcohol.
Look,
It's all
buddy,
gone.
I've never even heard of this. What are you talking about? Alky, what? Alka who? I remember one time I tried to act like I didn't know what porn was. I was like, what is it?
Was it
It's
your mom who
people-
caught you?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
It was like what? There's people having like sex on what? How do you pronounce? Was it porn? Is that what it, I don't even know what that is,
I don't even
bro.
know. What are boobs? I've never
Yeah,
heard of
what
that
is a
stuff.
boob? All right, here we go. Let's get some plugs out here.
I'm out here talking loud in the city. I'm out in the city and they could hear me. Look at this.
Where can people hear you talking loud in the city? Where can they follow you?
The main one is go to YouTube, FMCW Studios. You can catch me on Willful Ignorance. I'm also doing Something for the People. I got a new one coming out with Edward Hernandez.
Oh,
And that one is called What Up, Sucker?
Nice.
And that's his first guest was Chris. I can't remember his name. Selena's husband.
what? Are you serious?
That's his first guest. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He knows that guy?
He grew up with him.
Are you fucking kidding?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a low key fan of this Eddie guy.
Okay.
Like I've never met him.
Yeah.
But his stories are fascinating.
Yeah. And
Anybody who went to prison.
Yeah. For some crazy shit.
Wow, listen to Selena's husband.
Yeah. And so that's his very first. And then Daddy No Podcast on iTunes, Battle of the Sketches. Check that out. So got some animations coming out next year. So
Dude, so many more things than any
bunch
other
of stuff.
Any other comic in San Antonio. I hope your wife hears that part.
Yeah.
And I hope you hear this part. You're never gonna make it. So
Thank you, man. That means you love me. I
thanks,
appreciate
buddy.
it.
Thanks for coming on. All right,
Oh, yeah.
guys. What up, guys? It's me. This is the outro. All right. Usually, the outro we do, as we all know, the chopped and screwed Frasier theme song. But this time, I wanted to just do something different. I wanted to share something with you guys. All right. Josh and I talked about crying a little bit during this pod. And this is a 45-minute recording of me crying. I'm kidding. This is a scene from a documentary that I loved. It's called Undefeated. This is like one of the last scenes in the movie. And I don't know, dude. Fuck, why not? We could do the same shit or we could do this. It's like a minute and a half long. All right, you can listen to it or just go to the next episode, which I'm assuming you're binging the pod. So, all right, here you go. Enjoy. If you're by yourself, cry if you want. All right, it's okay. Everybody cries.
Hang on. I'm gonna try to say something to you. Just give me a minute. Okay. These 4 years don't happen without you. It has been my honor and my privilege. I was the luckiest guy in the world to have coached you the last 4 years. We don't do anything. We hadn't accomplished anything without you. Yes, sir. I love you. I love you too, Coach. Now you go from here and you go make a life for yourself. You go play ball somewhere and you make a life for yourself. You hear me? Yes, sir. You do not look back. Yes, sir. I love you, buddy. I love you too, Coach. I'm so proud of you.